Thanks for coming out. We didn't expect so many people to arrive, but this has definitely been something on the city and the neighborhood's radar really on a daily basis. Today, in the interest of public health and the safety of our residents, I'm taking unprecedented but critically important action in authorizing our city building official to execute an emergency demolition order for the 4 properties here on Major Street located behind us. As many of you know and you've been seeing in the news lately, 2 of the buildings have recently caught fire multiple times, just in the last month. But the more full picture of these 4 properties goes back years. This is years of egregious states of disrepair in all 4 buildings. Years of dilapidation and unsafe conditions, and they have continued to prevail despite the city's best efforts, led by our fire department, our civil enforcement, building division, and others, and our police department, to try to have the property owners come into code compliance with us. A year ago, because of the continuation of a lack of action on the property owners, our civil enforcement team began imposing daily fines on the owners of these buildings due to the instability of the structures and the threat of fires, the actuality of fires, and the threat that they pose to the general public. In that 1 year of time, these fines are now just touching $50,000 in total across all 4 properties. As a city, we respect the rights of property owners. And so the bar for us taking this unprecedented action is set very high. And the remedies, the many, many remedies that we've attempted to make as a city have gone unanswered. But the safety issues of these properties and the threat that they've posed in their vacancy are unacceptable, and they end now. The emergency order for demolition was sent to the owner of the properties this morning. It carries a 10-day period where the owner may themselves hire for the demolition of the properties. But if they don't demolish by the end of these 10 days, the city will demolish the properties, and then the owners will be held liable for all of the costs. So in short, if these structures, which have for too long posed a liability to our neighborhood, are not gone by December 23rd, the city will take the action it needs in order to keep this neighborhood safe. We set this up really to answer questions, and so we have with us the director of our Deputy Director of Community and Neighborhoods, Erin, who oversees building services and other divisions, our Director of Civil Enforcement, Antonio Padilla. That's the day-to-day on the ground. You know, Tim Cosgrove is here. He's the liaison for this area from my office. And of course, our City Council member, Darin, Mano, are here. So we're happy to answer questions for you and do so one-on-one if you'd like. Okay, thank you. We'll step aside and answer questions if you have them.